What if I told you that one B vitamin is involved in more than 100 different enzyme reactions in your body? It helps your body process nutrients, supports normal immune function, and plays important roles in the nervous system and brain. I'm talking about vitamin B6. But what exactly does vitamin B6 do? What foods contain it, and can you get enough from a plant-based diet? Let's take a closer look. Vitamin B6 is a water-soluble B vitamin found naturally in many different foods. And unlike some nutrients that have one very specific job, vitamin B6 is involved in a surprisingly wide range of processes throughout the body. Your body needs vitamin B6 for more than 100 enzyme reactions involved in metabolism. It's also involved in normal immune function and brain development. Vitamin B6 isn't actually just one single compound. It refers to a group of related compounds, including forms such as pyridoxine, pyridoxal, and pyridoxamine. You may also see vitamin B6 listed as pyridoxine on some supplement labels. So when you hear vitamin B6, pyridoxine, or B6, you're generally talking about this family of related vitamin compounds. So what exactly does vitamin B6 do? One of its major roles is helping enzymes perform chemical reactions involved in metabolism. That means vitamin B6 helps your body process nutrients from foods you eat. It's involved in the metabolism of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Vitamin B6 is also important for the production of certain neurotransmitters, chemical messengers that help nerve cells communicate. It also contributes to normal immune function. And vitamin B6 is important during periods of growth and development, including brain development during pregnancy and infancy. So, rather than thinking of vitamin B6 as simply an energy vitamin, it's more accurate to think of it as a metabolic helper involved in many of the chemical reactions that keep your body functioning normally. So, how much vitamin B6 do you actually need? For most adults ages 19 to 50, the recommended amount is 1.3 milligrams per day. After age 50, the recommendation increases to 1.7 milligrams per day for men and 1.5 milligrams per day for women. Pregnancy and breastfeeding also increase the recommended amount. The good news? Most people can get the vitamin B6 they need by eating a varied diet. And that brings us to some particularly interesting plant-based sources. This is one reason I like vitamin B6 as a topic for plant-based nutrition. You don't have to build your entire diet around a single superfood. Instead, you can combine different types of plant foods throughout the day. Legumes, whole grains, starchy vegetables, fruits, nuts and seeds, other vegetables. The more varied your diet, the more opportunities you have to obtain different nutrients. And vitamin B6 is a great example of why looking at the overall dietary pattern can be more useful than obsessing over one individual food. Whole grains. Pistachios. Bananas. Avocados. Chickpeas. Sunflower seeds. Sesame seeds. Potatoes. Hazelnuts. Green peas. Bulgur. Tofu. Now, what happens if you don't get enough vitamin B6? Vitamin B6 deficiency is not common. However, deficiency can cause a variety of symptoms. These can include anemia, itchy or scaly skin, cracks around the corners of the mouth, and a swollen tongue. Very low vitamin B6 levels can also be associated with depression, confusion, and a weakened immune system. Certain groups of people may be more likely to have difficulty getting enough vitamin B6, including people with certain kidney problems, some autoimmune or digestive disorders, and people with alcohol dependence. But here's an important point. You shouldn't look at one of these symptoms and assume you have a vitamin B6 deficiency. Many different conditions can cause similar symptoms. If you're concerned about a deficiency, it's best to discuss it with a qualified healthcare professional. Vitamin B6 toxicity. It's difficult to consume excessive amounts of vitamin B6 from ordinary foods. The bigger concern is high-dose supplementation. Taking high amounts of vitamin B6 supplements for a long period can cause serious nerve damage, including problems with controlling bodily movements. The current U.S. adult upper limit is 100 milligrams per day, although the European Food Safety Authority established a considerably lower adult upper limit of 12 milligrams per day in 2023 based on concerns about peripheral neuropathy, according to the NIH. For most people, getting nutrients from a varied diet is a sensible foundation. Let's quickly recap. Vitamin B6 is a water-soluble B vitamin involved in more than 100 enzyme reactions. It helps your body metabolize nutrients and plays important roles in normal immune function, nervous system function, and brain development. Plant-based sources include chickpeas, potatoes, bananas, bulgur, winter squash, nuts, spinach, tofu, and many other plant foods can contribute smaller amounts. Vitamin B6 deficiency is uncommon for most people, but getting enough is still important, and when it comes to supplements, extremely high doses can be harmful. What's your favorite vitamin B6 rich food? Let me know below.